that
All right.
your
I'm
chat.
live.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
So you get Frosty Tools.
Yeah, I saw somebody using it a little while ago, and I was like, that gives such a better description and like a better shout out than
Mhm.
Stream
That's
Elements.
cool.
So I switched to it for some of it.
All right.
Oh,
If
except
I accept, never mind. There we go.
That would be cool.
Yatta. We did it.
Yata.
Alrighty. Let's get this going.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the music.
So
Okay.
I'm pretty much only taking your stream
Okay.
from Twitch, including sound and everything. So if you could give me a countdown before you switch to actually like hearing everybody, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Oh, because like when I talk, so you
Yeah,
don't.
so what we noticed last time was we were doing our own sound, but your stream. And so there was a delay in like our lip flaps to what we were saying.
So
Oh,
this time I'm going to go live with just your stream and it's going to take sound from there too. And it should have less of weird stuff going on.
Are we going to hear that over our? Okay, cool.
Right. I've also shared my Discord thing, so if you want my audio, you can grab that.
okay.
Or music, I
Oh,
should say, not audio.
right.
Just picking out music right now.
Remind me for next time I should finish building our slides with our like stuff in it.
Sounds
Mhm.
good.
Alrighty. I'll start it in 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody.
And we're live.
Oh,
Hello. I think everything is working.
And it looks
Oh,
What up?
good
What
on my
up?
end.
okay. There we go.
Ooh.
I forgot to do the little change thing.
Wait,
Uh,
mic working
yeah.
on here.
Hi everyone. Oh, I'm
Hello.
muted. Hi.
Oh no!
Okay.
Hey, third tries the charm, right?
Yeah,
Try
you
to
really do
turn.
be like that. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to Twin Tales, the second episode to our most epic third edition D&D campaign. The players recently just got mauled by a giant wave of ice and are trying to figure that out. And after a very long voyage, almost like 30 days or something, the party is about to embark on to the island. So we're going to see what they're going to be up to and see if they can survive out in the frozen wastes.
Weirdly, so I see someone really getting paced.
Yeah. Otherwise, you guys can all say hi again because my stream is muted and yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
hello to YouTube. Hello.
YouTube.
Yeah. So yeah, last time we left off, you guys were just frozen. Or well, two players were hit by this like frozen blast of energy. And you guys recently learned that whatever this blast of energy was, it was a weird, maybe magical phenomenon that was magical but isn't magical in a sense. And you were kind of looking at it, the ice wasn't magical, but obviously you're looking, you're like remembering, it's like looking at this whole blast scenario. It's like there's no way this isn't magical, right? But
Mm.
yeah, it's a very weird thing that's going on.
Yeah. We're trying to figure it out.
But otherwise, we'll leave off at the point where you guys are dusting yourselves off from the
Mhm.
ice.
So I believe that when we left off, we were all gathered in the same area, and we had just freed Ashmore from his icicle, correct? Actually,
Correct.
Ashmore freed himself, if I remember
Ashmore
correctly.
freed himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's-
Yeah, he free himself.
And then yeah, I came out into the hall just as I did to see you guys scrambling to find me to free me.
Yes.
And I think that's where we left off. Was not too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, Ashmore goes.
Damn, I forgot.
Ashmore goes. Well, yeah. Thanks for looking for me. Yeah. I'm doing okay. How's everyone else doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I mean, you know how long it's been since I actually got to feel cold? Ah, that was so refreshing.
Polo and I were lucky to avoid the effects. And I just gotta get Daleth is up on the deck trying to get a couple more of the sailors to safety. I don't know how much longer this effect is going to take place, but
Mhm.
I pray it's not too long.
Yeah, it's about a minute later, and the winter kind of stops, or like the wind stops, and it's basically just clear weather right now. Maybe there's some snow falling normally now, but it seems whatever effect was going on is completely gone.
So what's happening to the people on the deck that were affected by it?
I thought we told
Are they
everyone to
still
get below
frozen?
deck.
It's kind of the same thing where Razzle was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay up." Everyone, there's a couple people above deck who are just like, "Oh,
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay up too." Like, what's really gonna happen?
Mm.
And people are probably like, "Oh yeah, I'm strong. I can take it."
It's all the luggage are frozen now.
Well, they weren't
Uh,
fast enough, right?
Uh,
Pretty much.
okay, so
Mhm.
we need to free them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's already a couple people running above deck and trying to free people.
Mhm.
If you guys would like to help them, you could do a couple strength checks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Substrength.
Sounds great.
Oh.
Mm.
Do everything I
I
can
will.
with my feeble strength.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I roll a strength check.
My
But-
strength.
I
The ep-
you never know. I might get a 20. We'll be
Right.
good.
Yeah, I might get it 20.
It's the
Can I
effort
get
that
say-
counts.
Kiwis?
Wait.
You're so lucky.
So lucky.
So that's an 18.
Oh damn.
Ah.
Yeah. So you do know that fire was pretty effective with freeing people from ice.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Do you
When all
actually
else
do that?
fails,
No,
fireball.
God, no. We're on a wooden boat.
will be warmer.
Are the boats encased in a protective layer of ice?
Yeah, totally. It's safe.
It's safe. It will be nice and warm. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. If you got above a 15 strength check, you're able to help people get out of the
I got an 18.
18.
Before I roll,
Yes.
would I be able to
got a
use
9.
Kiwi for the strength?
Use what?
Use Kiwi's strength score for this?
Yeah, you can have Kiwi help you out.
Okay, cool. It's not gonna matter.
Uh-oh. You try to help, and
Are you trying?
even Ashmore is trying to help.
Yeah.
Without the powers of flame, it doesn't seem to be working in your favor.
Anybody got a torch?
I have a flint and steel if you want to burn something.
I mean, I always
I
want
do
to
have
burn
a torch.
something, but
You believe
I-
that by the time you create a torch and create a fire, that some people may suffocate and die.
Mm.
how many people are frozen?
Maybe like 3 more people.
Okay. Well then,
Mm.
I'm going to go to each one.
Did we know where the source of the thing is?
And I'm going
I
to
guess
use
it's only people who were on deck saw it, I guess. Makes sense.
I'm gonna go to each one. I'm gonna use PowerPoint each to do 2d6 plus 2 fire damage to the ice, which you said would get doubled to 46 plus 4.
Yeah, correct.
I will do that. So let me mark
Hey,
off,
you're on there.
stick with my PowerPoint, and I'll roll the fire damage.
Alrighty.
So the first guy, 21.
Ooh.
Mm.
And for the second, 15, so that would be 30. Oh yeah, it gets. Oh no, that is doubled. I already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 21, 15, and 15.
Is it just me or are participants rather quiet?
And that is for Lemon's stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
One of your chatters is saying audio's coming in a little low for everyone else.
Mm.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'm mostly
La, la, la,
quiet.
la, la, la.
Give
I
it.
mean, I'm not. So if Discord's coming in quiet and I'm still quiet,
Wait a second. Haida,
Okay, let me
Aye.
do this.
can I use my scientific rapier to try to, like, at least carve somebody's nose out so that they can breathe?
Is it?
Yeah,
That would be-
you can try.
Okay.
If they get mad at you for poking their nose,
Hey, I'm trying
Yeah.
to help them.
yeah. You can go ahead, and then I'll go to Lemon's question after this.
Mm.
Make me a attack roll? Question mark? You know, a
Okay.
quote unquote attack roll.
Okay.
Get above a 10.
That's a 21 with modifier.
Okay. Yeah. 21's good. You poke right between, the nostrils, or like into the nostrils.
Yeah.
A dude is able to breathe, and he's like,
So you see Xenia, I just reach over my back and I draw this like 3-foot long, weird looking rapier. It's not like a pointy tip, it's more of like a chiseled tip. But I just take it and I go up to a guy who's frozen. I'm like, hold still.
This guy.
And I slowly poke, I activate the activation button or whatever, and it starts to sizzle with heat as I slowly poke it into the eyes. And when it reaches his nose, I go boop, and I pull it out.
And then Ashmore, with your rolls, the 21 will successfully get someone like fully uncovered with ice.
Okay.
The 15s will, you're able to get the like
Partially.
face and everything. They're able to
Okay,
breathe.
good.
Mhm.
That's good
And
enough.
then like maybe
Good.
like their feet are like stuck to the ground. It's hard to move. But otherwise, like it's
They'll
relatively
live.
easy to fix after that.
Mhm.
All right. Good.
Yeah. Um
I gotta conserve
and
the
then
How
power.
many more people are still encased in ice?
that would be everyone.
Awesome.
Everyone.
And then Lemon, you had a question.
Yes. Is is the only one who knew where the source came from were the people who were on deck, right?
Uh
I
yeah,
mean,
it's whoever went up to the deck.
Mm,
You
before.
can safely say that wherever that source came from, it's from that big ass mountain.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I guess
I'm
only.
also gonna
Yeah.
record in my notebook the time that this has happened at.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you need a date and time, or just you're just looking
Oh,
for time?
I'm just letting you know if you want to actually give me the date and time. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me open
It
up
is
my notes.
the first of
Mhm.
something.
The first is something.
It is summer right now. The first. And then time wise,
You could just give me like rough time of day if you want to.
Mhm.
it's probably like early morning. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um,
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
what was it? Did
Otherwise, go ahead, Lemon.
sorry. Does Polo and Elif know where it came from? Because we were on the deck.
You were
You
under the
you
deck?
saw where it came from, but then you guys took
Mm,
cover intelligently.
Mhm.
okay,
Oh.
okay. Trying to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, if you went up to the deck at all and were watching for a little bit, you can have like a pretty good idea.
Mm,
If you stayed up deck, you saw exactly what happened.
okay.
So it's safe for us to be up on this deck. Are we? Are we here? I'm just gonna look around the surroundings.
Yeah, I look over with Oz to see how
Mm.
close we are to any shoreline.
I'm a like half throw myself over the side of the ship and see if the water is frozen.
The water is frozen, and
Mm.
you guesstimate.
Good thing you didn't
You guesstimate that it is. You're probably a
What?
mile away from shore.
Mm.
I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna climb down the ropes with my rapier, and I'm
Oh.
gonna measure how thick the ice is.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just stand by the ropes,
Mhm.
so that she can, if she needs to be hauled back up, I can
Mhm.
yank on the ropes. But
We're all looking.
I want to make sure that it's safe for us to
Mm.
stand on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just hear
And
a sizzle.
okay, and yeah, the
Was it?
rapier's. I guess I just looked up the average length of a rapier, so probably 3.5 feet long.
Mm. You guess that it is maybe half a foot of ice.
Mm.
Okay, 6 inches.
Yeah, yeah. Can we walk on?
Fascinating.
Can we
And I
walk
start
on
to climb
it?
back up.
Okay. Yeah, you could climb on and back up.
Yeah, 6 inches is plenty. I'm just like jumping on the ice.
Nice.
Okay, well, I guess it's time to pack up.
Mhm. Sorry,
Um,
went down.
Just thinking out loud here, there was just a blast of ice that, kind of froze a bunch of people. Maybe before we go out, we should make sure that's not going to happen again in, like, an hour.
what are the odds of that happening again?
Well, we will never know.
Probably pretty high.
Uh, I thought that was maybe just a freak, like cold wave.
Yeah, I think we should maybe find a way to deal with it before we just go wandering away.
Well, the good news is it doesn't seem like it spreads around corners. Otherwise, everybody would have been frozen. So I think as long as we have a decently thick shelter, we should be okay. But obviously, I don't think we can carry the boat with us.
No,
I don't know how we're gonna have a moving shelter right now.
honestly, I never even asked the sailors if there was a dock that they were going to drop us off at, or if they were just going to give us like a lifeboat and drop us off on the shore. What? And I'm going to turn to a sailor and ask exactly those things. Is there a
Yeah.
dock that we were supposed to arrive at?
So the sailor is gonna point out to shore, and you will see this like small, tiny little town in the distance. Or not, it's not even a town; it's too small for a town. Maybe a
Mhm.
village. And
Okay.
on the village, there is a small dock, and there's no way this small little dock would accommodate a big ship like this. And the sailor will tell you that the original plan was to boat you guys out, close enough, and then use lifeboats or little rowboats.
Rowboats, right?
But they were not expecting whatever just happened.
Mhm.
So have these people been here before? And if I don't already know that answer, I'll just literally ask them that.
They will tell you, yeah, we went on the previous expedition.
So and you were saying that this is not normal.
We
Is
had no idea this happened.
Cool.
Are you guys going to be able to free the ship and turn around? I guess this is as close as you guys need to take us if we can walk on the ice. And if Zen is still like jumping on the ice and not like slipping and falling, I'll just kind of point that,
the ice
I guess
skating.
it's safe enough.
I'm doing like I'm hitting the gritty or something.
Yes,
He
joining
will
in.
kind of like, rub his head. It's like, honestly, we haven't even spoken to the captain yet on what we're gonna do. In this type of situation, I don't even know if this boat is going anywheres.
And he's
We
gonna like climb back up on the boat. By the way,
Mhm.
can we see how far out to sea this ice is stretching?
Mm.
Or is it just as far
Can
as we
we
can
see it?
see?
It's probably for half a mile more past you guys. Like it's pretty
That's a
damn
lot.
far.
Yeah. You probably are going to need at least to carve through the ice to gain enough momentum to just keep powering through it. Then I'm just going to like slap the railing. Are you guys even going to be able to do that? Is your vessel equipped to handle that assault, or are you? You know what? This is a question for the captain. Why don't you go get somebody who's important around here?
Alrighty.
It's
The
okay.
guy-
I think you're important.
My laughter is both
So
in and out of character.
important.
The guy kind of like, oh, okay. And he will go get someone important.
As soon as he walks away, I turn to the others. So what was his name?
You just said his name was
That's a
important.
syllable.
Ah, you're right. Ah,
Um,
uh, you know, sure enough, a
Captain, first mate, somebody.
yeah, a captain will come along, or maybe it is the first mate, but someone comes along who's not the previous person and will talk to you guys.
mm,
I think we can handle ourselves from here. Oh, do we know his name? What's his name? I assumed after 30 days we would have known his name, so I'll address him by whatever name. I won't like
The
introduce
captain or
myself.
the person who was walking away?
Yeah,
No, the captain.
the
Okay.
the captain will tell you, or you would know this captain's name is Captain Burley.
oh boy.
Burley.
And
Captain Burley, we're pretty much set from here. We're able to make it to shore, but are you going to be okay? Are you planning on abandoning this vessel?
well, honestly, we do have some ice cutting equipment, but it might take a pretty long while to get ourselves out of this. But I think we can do it. But if that blast hits again, then I don't think we'll be getting out.
How much food do you guys have?
Well, we got enough for, probably we got that 30-day voyage, and then on
Mhm.
top of that, maybe an extra 10 days.
Oh, so you've only got. Wait, you only. This was a 30-day voyage each way. You only brought 40 days of food?
I mean, for the way back, Xenia, for the way back.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
we've already gone through 30 days of food.
Okay, so you have 50 days of food?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm sure they'll be able to. We were able to
Well,
catch some of those edible things.
things.
Well, yeah, I'm sure we can do some ice fishing here and there.
If you run
Hopefully
out of
it's.
food, we can eat each other.
Yeah, they'll be able to
I
find some
don't
sea.
plan on eating anyone.
They'll be able to
Oh.
find some sea life to fish up. It's the water they need to conserve.
Okay, I am now keeping track of disturbing things Polo says, so I know how
Concerned you
This
should
was
be.
concerned I
survival,
should be.
bro. That's how you
I'm
be.
small and gamey. I highly suggest any of the big people.
Look,
Well,
no
Captain,
one's
it's-
getting eaten, and that's final.
Yes. Very correct, yeah.
Captain, it's been a pleasure. We thank you for taking us this far.
Wait, we can't just leave them. They're going to starve.
Yeah,
Oh,
they'll,
come on. We just wait here.
if they
Okay.
get to 30 days, I'm sure that they could go into that village and get more supplies, especially if the ice hasn't melted yet.
I mean, in that
So, yeah.
case, shouldn't we just take them with us?
It
I
is
mean,
to go.
no offense, but if you've only got 20 days worth of materials, I don't know if you can cut a mile and a half or half a mile trench through solid ice, especially if there's a second blast. You'd starve.
He nods. It's really surprising to meet an adventurer who's so compassionate about sailors. We're very thankful. Thank you.
Well, we
Uh,
couldn't do our job if you didn't do your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time, but
Yes, and
And
we hope to come
besides-
back.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Hmm?
we hope to come back. To get the other
Yeah,
goods, I guess.
What we can do is if we take the lifeboats with us, then once the ice has started to melt enough, you guys can just sail back out to the main ship.
Yeah, that we could do that,
Oh my god. What was that?
but
If
I think we kind of need them.
Oh my god.
Captain,
For what?
if you're concerned, you're welcome to send a couple of your men with us. We'll use one of your rowboats as a sled to take into the village, and then they can maybe even get assistance there to come out and help you cut through this ice.
He thinks for a moment. You know, that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. And you're gonna pull this sled?
I mean,
Yeah,
the
we'll
entire
pull
way
this
there
up.
is ice. It's slippery. So,
Huh.
as long as you got good boots, you'll be good.
I have a drag capacity of 3,500. So I think we'll be fine.
3,500.
Okay.
And then between me and Polo taking turns, easy.
Yeah.
I
all
will
right.
cheer you on. You guys got this.
I'll just sit and look really pretty on the boat that you're dragging.
Oh god.
Oh,
Well,
but you probably should send whoever you're sending with something to trade with the locals. I get the feeling they probably won't want to walk, a mile and a half out on the ice for nothing.
oh, that was originally the plan.
Okay, good.
You guys would know that the operation is kind of find magical items, find treasure, bring it back to the mainland, and that's like there the there's like a merchant on this boat, and he has like a bunch of gold and everything, and is basically gonna do trade with the venturers, and that's generally the what's going on with that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we've got to go pack my stuff.
Mhm.
Same here.
Sounds like a plan.
And it seems like all the other people on the boat seem to be doing that exact same thing as well. Kind of packing up, and you'll see some other adventurers just walking out into the ice and towards the village.
So how are we going to deal with that plastic hold if it comes back again?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Do you have anything to cover? I don't know if that because it's gonna work.
Oh, actually, interesting question. So I'm
Well,
guessing the boat itself did not get covered by a layer of ice, did it?
So you will see on the boat on the right. So there's probably a life raft on the right side, and then there's one on the left side. The one on the right is covered in a heavy amount of ice. The one on the left side is maybe there's like a tiny bit on the front, but the right life raft is like it's it's like almost fully covered.
Mhm.
Shield wall.
You'll even notice like
uh-oh.
even on like the ship itself, the right side of like the whole ship is covered in ice. But the left side is almost intact.
I want to toss myself over the left railing and see if if the water is frozen on this side as well.
Mhm.
Oh, like if
Uh
the ship blocked it.
Yeah.
it does look frozen.
I'm going to go down and measure it.
How about you?
All
I'll be
right.
back, guys.
You start measuring
For
it, and
science.
Science.
what's your weight?
Uh,
Only
107
in
pounds.
D&D is it appropriate to ask a lady for how much she weighs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you said it
Yeah.
before I
Now,
did. I'm like,
I should clarify that, like, I'm not just jumping off the ship. I said I climb off the ship, down the ship.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
So
it, but
I chose that word for a reason. So I'm not just like
I
going
knew the men who hadn't
cannonball.
said it were waiting.
It was safer for us to say nothing.
yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're so brave for that.
VTuber gets canceled.
I would
This
just
is
turn
you
off your camera.
breaking- Exactly.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, you carefully put your weight on the ice, and you'll notice that, as you put your foot on the left side of the ship, the ice will start cracking even at the lightest touch.
Oh, fascinating. I'm gonna crack a piece just for my own sanity and like just hold it in my hands, see how thick it is.
mm.
It is probably an inch or two at most. Not very much.
Oh,
Okay, so maybe just like half an inch or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Fascinating. And I climb back up.
What do you find?
So-
You solve anything?
so for us to get to
Well,
the
it's safe to cannonball off that side. Assuming the cold doesn't kill you, but
Shame.
for us to get to the shore, we would have to traverse the icy waters, the parts that are solid enough, anyway, right?
yeah. I mean, 6 inches or
Okay.
so is definitely enough to hold
And
us.
all right, then Ashmore turns to
can confirm 6 inches is enough.
Ashmore.
Flip it.
Ashmore calls out. Well, I'm gonna trust our expert survivalist, and he turns to Oz. And you got like +13 like survival, right? Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Double checking. I didn't look at the wrong sheet. He. I'm going to trust our expert survivalist here to safely guide us across this ice, and I'm sure you could probably also maybe figure out a way to help us avoid another one of those blasts of winter cold.
Oh, wait
Yeah,
a
I
second.
think is. Yeah.
What if we went underwater?
We went on the water.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Well, I can make it where everyone's comfortable under the icy water if you would like.
Yeah, I just don't want to
But for
swim.
how long?
Ah,
Anybody got a potion of water breathing?
I don't think
I'm
anybody
good,
had.
but
I'm capable of adapting my body to be able to breathe underwater, but I would rather
oh,
not.
that's so cool.
But I'd rather not waste my power if I don't need to.
Right. No, trust me, Ashmore. If we can make it to shore, then one, we'll check in with the village, and maybe they'll have some insight. If it's only a mile away, and I'm just going to kind of like gauge everybody's physique, that shouldn't take but maybe a 10-minute jog, maybe 15, as I look at Delith.
It'll be fine. I can do my best to keep up.
Well, we're gonna be pulling a boat.
Hmm?
Pulling a lifeboat.
Right. No, I'm gonna
You want to be the only one
smack
with
Polo on the shoulder and just like you know, she doesn't even move. She's so sturdy. Like, trust me. Like, Polo doesn't even need my help, but you, Polo, you know that you have it. We can take turns dragging this boat.
Is it being dragged on
I
top
think
of
you
the,
did
the ice?
Yeah, dragged on top of the ice.
Okay. That sounds like it
Little
would make
sled.
it, that sounds like it would make it even easier to move across because it can slide across too. So, okay.
I didn't agree to anything to pull it.
No, I'm just saying we've got 2 people here who can easily
That's good.
pull that across the ice.
Mm,
I'm going to tell Captain Burley if you want to lower the rowboat that isn't completely frozen solid onto the solid ice, and designate whichever men you want to come with us. We can guide them to shore.
Okay.
I want the important one.
All right.
Seaman
Well,
important.
yeah, the important one. Yes, he's so important. We can't decipher his name.
yeah, you can take the important trader that Mr. Tommy. Some people call him
Tommy?
Timmy.
Oh my God, Timmy!
Yeah,
Timmy the traitor.
yeah, you know how little Timmy is.
It's a big. Is he like a grown ass man? But say, you know how it's a little Timmy.
Yeah, you think he's just making fun of him.
Wow, this is gonna be fun to see.
Then you
I'm
see
gonna
like
start climbing down the ropes. Getting down
Also,
onto the ice.
while
Yeah.
we're doing that, how long was it between seeing the the top of the mountain vanish from view to seeing the coast disappear from view?
Maybe like 10 seconds.
Okay, so basically 2 rounds.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. You guys are able to lower the boat. The boat kind of sinks into like some of the ice. Um, on the left side because that's the place where it's the least
Right.
icy. And then you guys can eventually get the boat onto some safe ice, and you see a nerdy looking guy with glasses, and you know this guy as Timmy the trader. Oh, is it okay if I stand in the boat while you guys pull? I don't want to fall into the ice.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
pal.
you can join Daleth in there.
Oh, thank
She
you, thank you.
also doesn't want to fall into the ice water.
Oh, we're looking
There
the
is no
same.
water; it's just ice.
No, I know, but she's
They
I
worry
did
water.
say I didn't want to be in the water, so that's fair.
Yeah, in case, yeah. I mean, if it's a mile away, just in case we do, hit into a,
Yeah, like what if we get it to like near the shore and it's like only 1 inch? That's bad.
You don't want to try swimming, little Timmy?
Oh, I don't want to die from hypothermia.
Somebody
That's valid.
you could try. It's a challenge, Why not? For one in a lifetime.
Yeah. I'll let you try first, then I'll see what happens.
I'm gonna go up to Timmy and place a hand on him and use Psionic Endure Element.
Mm.
So he can feel
Oh,
very comfortable.
it's so warm.
Right?
I'm not going to stop you, but everybody within the radius of me already has a Endure element.
Oh,
And also,
So-
I still have my
Right?
Oh
Yeah, 30 seconds.
yeah. How long does that?
I
Yeah,
still
that
have-
lasts.
It's just getting more
Your
warmer.
temperature, the temperature band dropping by 2. That's still on, isn't it?
yes, I still have
yeah.
control temperature on, so I've raised the temperature band by 2 levels. So it's maybe not warm, but it's definitely not cold.
okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah. No one is. People are crowded around you guys. They're like, oh, it's so warm here.
Everybody is like,
All right. Well, in
please
that
don't
case,
leave us.
They're probably
I'll
volunteering to
save
go with
that.
us.
Yeah. You'll notice that none of the adventurers are kind of like hanging with you guys. It's more like the lower workers and some of the volunteers and sailors who are walking with you guys, and people who don't have like magical items to protect themselves, and who are
Mhm.
their only protection is these warm clothes. But you guys can make your way across the ice,
Mhm.
and it'll take some time. Let's see. Let's go to this, and I wonder if this is gonna work.
So
You guys,
Ashmore, we're totally popsicle pals now, right?
Popsicle.
Yes, we apparently are. We're the only ones that have had to deal with that. Let's hope we or nobody else in our
Let's
party
hope that remains true.
has to deal with that again.
Yeah, it was fun, but I don't think I'd do it again. Unless I was scared.
yo, welcome in, Reaver. Hello, hello. Let's see. I brought you guys to a map. You guys can kind of see what's going on.
Map.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Boop. All right, that is the map of what you guys can see right now. And you guys have successfully boated your, quote unquote, boated your way back to shore.
Mhm.
This little marker that looks like a cute little house is your dock town, dock village.
Mhm.
And
What's the
this
name
is,
of our dock village?
people are calling it Harbor Town.
Harbor Town.
Yeah. As you get onto land, you'll notice that there is kind of a palisade wall being built around the area. It looks like generally finished, but there are workers kind of setting it all up, building a way to walk along the wall on the inside. And there's just a bunch going on. A lot of the houses on the inside of this whole harbor town is full of, yeah, like there's buildings, and a lot of these buildings look refurbished. So some of them have like boards and lumber kind of sporadically covering these massive holes, and it just looks like a mess. It's not an ideal setup.
I would want to be active consistently.
Wow, I love what you guys have done with the place. I say, staring at the wall they're building.
Some of the workers will
I'm looking about
say, thank you,
studying.
thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
I rolled
This
one.
is
Refresh.
kind of what it looks like as you walk along shore. You see some
Oh, I see.
Wow,
houses.
water.
Oh my God. Water.
Yeah, water. And
Oh, okay. I see it.
Uh,
Very
And-
sparkly water.
as you walk onto land, you're admiring everything. You'll notice that there is a very important looking person, kind of like up on the land up here in front of you, and he's kind of like greeting all the adventurers who are coming in onto the area and kind of pointing to places like, oh, this one's over here. If you go over here, you'll find that. Dot 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 over here. And he seems to be just guiding everyone to a certain location.
Oh, I think my roll 20 just bugged out. Whoops.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh, I should probably
Yep.
bring that up.
I can no longer control my character. Oh, that's interesting.
All right,
Oh,
we
oh,
we
no.
do control our characters. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna have to refresh one sec. Bubbly bees, yeah. Enjoy your lurk.
Bubbly bees.
Let's see.
Yeah, so guess we go talk to the really helpful guy.
What is this thing?
Oh, that is the party token.
Wow.
That is for
That's the safe
5 people. Yeah.
Oh, a safe point.
Touch it to save your progress.
Okay. There you go.
All right, I see Zinnia already heading forward, and my character. So Ashmo goes. All right, let's try to stick as a group, just in case.
Yeah.
So the
Hops and pals
settlers,
stick together.
the settlers here are people that have like come here from the main continent that we were from.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long has the settlement been here?
You can assume that it's only been a month.
We put
Okay.
together a lot of stuff in a month.
Yeah, damn. If this is a month, holy shit.
They got some magic users to help build, I bet.
I bet.
Mhm.
That's like
A few fabricate spells here or there.
You got
Um,
does anyone have architecture? Knowledge
Yeah.
architecture?
oh yeah.
I do. I'll aid.
Yeah, if you guys want to give me a knowledge architecture, you may.
Yeah, one sec. I just gotta
Mhm.
move that. My roll 20 thing isn't locking onto the right window. Give me a second.
I am.
yeah, I'm having
untrained.
trouble moving my character.
I successfully
Uh,
aid.
Oof.
I'm untrained. I only know
Wait, I
common
can
knowledge.
move. I can move Rob's character.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
can you
really?
move my
Just
character?
move that. Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like that.
that's honestly not the worst thing.
Oh, that's
Alright.
funny. Okay, I fixed it.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Yes, for architecture.
Yep.
Coolly. Oh, where do I
D20
have
plus
that?
your architecture.
Yes,
then plus
architecture,
a-
engineering. Okay. Not as high as I'd thought. Dilith, what's yours at? I might help
Oh,
you
mine's
instead.
hot garbage. I just have the ability to roll it, so I gave you.
Yeah,
a
you got
Okay.
plus
And
11.
so, what does granting help do?
Oh yeah, aid another. So another
Advantage?
character can make a check. They only got to beat DC 10. To like aid another character with a skill check. Within reason, and if they succeed, they grant you another +2 bonus to your
Okay,
roll.
cool.
So Heidelin does kind of have to approve that yes, I can aid you, but
And yes,
I
you can.
figured if he said no, it wasn't gonna matter. I was gonna roll it regardless.
Okay. Yeah. I've got an 18 at the moment.
Okay. And that's with a +2, or did you?
With a +2, that's dirty 20.
Okay. 20. You look at the architecture of this area, it looks very old. Like it's been here, like the wood looks odd in a way. Um, but everything looks incredibly old except like those like areas where things are being covered with it looks like new wood.
Mm.
And you think that none of this architecture or like none of the building style of this area actually resembles back home. So it's completely different. The way they build this stuff, it's made out of like stone at the bottom and then wood at the top. It could be even 1,000 years old, to your knowledge.
Interesting.
And with a closer inspection, you'll notice that the wood kind of looks petrified in a way, as if time itself isn't affecting it.
You mean petrified as in it literally looks like it's been turned to stone?
No, it's as if
Mm.
it's as if it was once cut, but it looks old. But you think that if this if the l- if the
Sorry, I didn't mean
lumber
to ask such a
is
hard question.
yeah, like if the lumber is at least 1,000 years old, then there's no way it would still be around. And you only know this is because the stonework looks 1,000 years old. If you
Okay.
get what I'm getting at.
So 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 the wood looks new, but the stone looks old?
Correct. Like yes and no. Yeah. It's hard to explain.
Because you said that there
Are,
was
are,
new wood on top of old wood. So the
Yeah,
old wood looks old and the new wood looks new.
yeah. Like
is
the
it
new
kind
wood
of
is fresh, like 1 week ago, but the older wood is like it looks like maybe 100 years old.
okay, so
But
it's got like signs of weathering and stuff?
yeah,
Okay, but I mean, hey, 1,000 years is a long time for wood to hold up, regardless of its origin.
hmm
Okay,
uh,
well, magic can always aid. I recognize that things beyond my comprehension exist. I get it.
hmm
Okay, what's the description of this very very helpful guy, and
very very helpful
who's going
guy
to talk to
is
him, Courtney?
Oh yeah, I guess I do have to
Very
talk to people
helpful.
as the person with diplomacy and bluff. Uh, hello. We're
he
here
kind
to.
of gives you a wave. Aye, how it be?
I mean, it could be
Yeah.
better. We were just like assaulted by a lot of ice. Um.
He
Well,
nods and
more like some of them were. Is that has? And I'll go into more depth about the description of what happened. Um. Has that been happening a lot around here, or the sailors said it was new, but obviously they haven't been here very long, or they're not here often.
he shakes his head. That's the first time we encountered that.
I'm sorry to hear that. We almost had casualties on our boat. Are your people fine?
He looks around. We weren't able to save a couple. Some of the loggers were out in the woods and well, we couldn't get to them fast enough.
I'm sorry to hear that. Um, kind of hoping you dealt with it before so you could know more information about it, but Sanity.
I'm going to kind of whisper to the group and say, "Well, look, see, it doesn't happen often, and so maybe that's a good sign. Maybe we're going to be safe. You know.
Why would you bring the wrath of the DM down like that? What is wrong with you?
You know what?
Oh my god.
You're right. I'm gonna go take a stroll in the woods.
Why not?
I can't help that I'm playing optimistic, maybe a little green behind the ears, not Xenia level green behind the ears, but still a fresh face.
Ashmore asked the guy, do apologize for the loss of your comrades. However, I'm curious as to any discoveries that were made outside of this settlement. Anything mysterious? Anything that's questionable? Any sight? Anything that you may know about what's out there?
He kind of like opens his he opens his eyes. He raises his eyebrows and like it's like, oh yeah, yeah. There is. Here, come with me. And he'll leave his post out here, and he'll tell like a guard to take over, and he'll bring you over to the main hut over here.
I'm sorry, what was his name again? I guess we didn't introduce ourselves either.
Oh yes, sorry, I didn't either. My name is
Random name generator, go.
Sir
I have a
Isaac.
book for that.
Sir Isaac.
Yeah, you could call me Isaac or Sir Isaac.
Which you prefer?
Sir Isaac is fine with me. And he'll walk over to this area over here, and inside you will find a garbage looking map. It is crafted together with multiple papers. Let's see.
Is it
Oh, you
drawn
really did.
well?
This is
Oh
so funny.
no, it is not drawn well.
Why didn't y'all pay a cartographer to get out here?
Honestly, you know, it would have been a good idea. But
Well,
the
we don't mean to be insulting.
Just succeeding at it.
We're being
kinda-
commissioned to be out here. So
He-
we're trying not to ruffle feathers as I like nudge Delith.
I entirely depend on my good looks to get us through this conversation when I roll the diplomacy checks.
he kind of just shrugs and is like, well, I'm not exactly the one who pays the bills around here.
Fair enough.
And what's your position here, Sir Isaac?
Well, simply put, I'm just the captain and overseer of this expedition, general, I guess, guide. Otherwise, people are free to do whatever they want around here. I'm just here to look over the workers and building up the defenses.
Oh, okay. So you were sent from the main continent.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone's sent from the main continent. I don't. I mean, except those. Anyways,
Huh?
Except who?
there's like kobolds running around. Some of them are okay, but we had a
Kobolds,
rough start with
say.
them.
I was just about to ask if there were any natives that you've encountered. So there are kobolds.
Kind of like kobolds. We call them snowballs.
Snowball.
Snowballs. What
They're kind
color are
of
their
like furry
scale?
looking. No scales.
No scales. Interesting.
No
They're more
scales.
furry, like furry dogs.
Different.
Uh,
A different subrace of kobold is out here. Well, that's a start.
I'll show you
Oh,
the rough
Do they
map.
lay eggs?
I honestly didn't ask,
Damn.
but you'll see outside that there was like a bunch of like strung up furs, and you have a pretty good idea whose furs those might be.
So I take it these kobolds are very hostile.
Well, yeah, it's
Are they hostile
some of
because
the
we're invading their territory, or was there an attempt at was there an attempt at diplomacy that failed somehow?
it was some of the other venturers who came out here and started making trouble with these kobolds or snowbolds or whatever you want to call them.
Hmm.
There was a group of 5 of them um that ended up doing, well, he points outside that it kind of, yes, ruffled the feathers, as one might say, with some of the local inhabitants around here, and a couple other problems inside the forest. It was a whole thing about 2 weeks ago. But he'll point to like the map and start showing you some of the areas, or unless you have any
Oh,
specific questions about any of this stuff on the map.
oh, there's orcs
So
here as well.
Hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. Are they also furry as the kobolds, or
No, they're pale skinned.
pale skinned? Interesting. Oh, I guess the other question does
It's
uh, I guess out of character, does my character know if like the snowballs and these pale skinned orcs can they also be found on the main continent, or are they brand new? Like this.
Um, there is something like kind of similar to the snowbolts back home.
Okay.
Um, but it doesn't seem like it's the same thing here. With the orcs, you're unsure because you haven't seen them yet,
Okay.
personally.
So I ask him this orc settlement. What's the relationship with them?
Hmm.
Not good, I take it.
They so far like to be left alone, is
Hmm.
what I've found.
So no attacks, no raids, no.
It seems they probably have their own problems. It seems them
Us.
and local Goliaths are constantly fighting amongst themselves.
All right. All right.
Um,
Ooh,
so I really
villains.
appreciate what you guys have set up here in Harbor Town. It seems like it's a good place for people to make landing. Is there any other settlements being established further inland?
Not yet. We are hoping to find a maybe an abandoned fort or something for a good defense. Um, but there's nothing close enough here as far as we've found.
is that what this place was before you got here?
Yes, it was an abandoned settlement.
That explains the age. Well, assuming Zenithia shared that.
I mean, we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I would have
When she
probably
did,
been something
yeah.
like,
When she did her knowledge check.
"Wow, these trees are. This wood is ancient."
He'll kind of point towards there's like that green line between the mountains. Um, over there's a forest line that passes through the mountains. You can pass through there to get through the mountains over into the northeast. Um, where you see the red X is a tower. Around that tower is kind of a pain to walk through because there's hundreds of undead who are roaming the land there. We're pretty certain there is a lich in that tower.
A lid. Ooh.
Unsure the reasons, but it hasn't bothered us. So hopefully,
Yeah, I would like to avoid that lich unless we know more. So those ruins, what can you say about
Wait,
those? And you
Are we trying to? Are we here for treasure? Liches usually have good things, right?
We're here for specific.
Mm.
Yeah, which way did you
Items.
say the lich
Oh, that's
was?
true.
the captain kind of looks at you as like a specific treasure.
Just to remind you, everybody, I didn't let slip that we were here for specific treasure. I said treasure in general.
Smo just keeps pointing his finger at the ruins, like the ruins is ruins. This might be stuff there.
There's so much science to uncover. Do you want to hear about it?
He
So
kind
much
of just
science.
like shrugs and yeah.
Do you mind if we just inspect this? I think if we just took a look at this map, we might be able to figure out where we're going. Also, do you have any temporary lodging in town for people passing through?
yeah, we have a couple areas that you could set up for a night. It's not much room. There's as you'll notice when you came in, some of the places is getting pretty full, but now it's very full. There's even more people who came with this second ship.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am curious also
Are
about
we the second
lodgings.
or
I'm
the
also
third ship?
curious about any stores of knowledge. I am also curious if there are any supply stores. So my character just starts listing off like all the things. Is there
I'm just nodding.
is there a church in this village in case we need to divine assistance?
Church, he kind of shakes his head. No, not exactly. We're really limited for space here.
I turn
Um,
to Daleth and go, you can open up something here.
Yeah, I feel like you can worship anywhere. You don't need a building for that. Just start talking to your deity. It's not that hard.
But
You
I
guys
just look at Ashmore and I just say, she's probably got like 20 or 30 more years before she settles down.
Let's see.
do you guys have
Runs in our
somebody?
family.
Do you guys have somebody to make the final rites for the people that you lost?
hmm. Yeah, we do have a cleric.
I was going to say, are they properly blessed? Because if there's a lich of undead nearby, I'm quite worried that your own fallen ones be used against us.
He
But
Yeah, that
let's
would
hope
not be good.
let's hope
kind of
we don't
thinks for a
anger the
moment.
lich for any reason. That is.
Yeah, he kind of thinks for a moment. It's like he's like, I never even thought about the fact that maybe his reach can get all the way out here, but
Has it happened
yeah,
before?
it has not happened. But with this whole blast of winter, it's maybe it's not entirely possible. He kind of shrugs. It's like we're dealing with things totally unknown, honestly.
How long did you say you had been here?
About a month, less than
Oh.
30 days.
Ah. And you said that we're the second voyage to come?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, he kind of like he kind of stops. Yeah, I mean, Technically, yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
It says here there's a city. Is it actual city?
Yeah, uh, it's not exactly the type of city everyone here might want to go to. I'm told that it's a city full of monsters,
Oh.
What
and
kind?
Oh,
I would say mostly evil.
Oh.
well,
But
no one will mourn.
it sounds like their ruler is some kind of demon queen or something.
So,
So excited about this, Anya.
Yeah, Zenya's eyes are sparkling.
and Paul is someone to beat up.
Yeah,
A different reason.
yeah. Ashmore sees Zinnia's excitement. He's like, "Oh, oh, the ruins."
Oh man, don't you guys want to meet new people? New
Or
cultures.
No,
I mean,
no.
I do
Like,
enjoy meeting new people, but I also like being at least somewhat safe with my own life. I don't know how welcome.
You like being safe with your own life. You picked the wrong boat.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's difference between being adventurous and being reckless, and I would
Is
like
there?
to stay firmly in the first and not in the second.
I lean into Polo. Is there actually a difference?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
The after oh my god, Ashmore. After Ashmore,
Mhm.
said, the ruins like twice, the captain will speak up and um
The
The
ruins.
ruins. The way Stewie
we've
Griffin
not
says
gone
it.
inside of these ruins yet.
Ruins.
But we've seen them from a distance.
I feel like Ashmore's right. I feel like that's the best place where I think we could find something that the Unimind and the college has sent us to find, or that we can find information about something. Especially if nobody else has been there, we might get the drop on some information.
Right, because I don't want to be a Lich's experiment nor a Demon Queen's play toy. So I vote on the ruins.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have to agree. You said that there's accommodations here. I assume it's probably just open rooms. But
Eh.
could you show us where that is, or tell us?
Kind of like looks out of like a window. Is like, well, I mean, it's kind of just a free for all. I think if you find a house empty enough for your group, you could take it with with the others. There are people leaving and people coming in and leaving constantly. So
Mm.
I'll turn to the group and say, I think if we really needed to, we have our own accommodations. If there's none here, or if it would be better used for people who are less prepared, and I turn to Xenia and Ashmore, and just like we have your powers and your spells, don't we? Don't you have something that kind of covers down on this?
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta opening
If we
sheets.
really need to, we can just, you know,
I'm sorry.
construction.
Ashmore was lost in thought. What need powers to cover for what?
Like a shelter, like I don't know, like
Ah,
maybe like an igloo, or A special mansion.
Yeah. I have something of that sort. Although if Xenia has something more comfortable than what I can provide, we can go with that. And so he goes into the explanation of his psychoportive shelter, um, which is really more of a like a hideaway kind of a shelter.
Mhm.
Um, that lasts. Let's see how long it lasts. His can last up to 10 hours, and um, it can hold up to seven. Yeah, so it can hold up to everybody inside the shelter. But
Okay.
all it is it's an extra dimensional pocket that we could enter. It's invisible on the outside, so we don't have to worry about anybody unless they can detect invisibility. We don't have to worry about anybody messing with us. And
Okay.
that we can also look outside from it, so we can see what's outside. And uh,
So
yeah,
Rob's gone.
I
yeah, that's pretty
can
much.
get
And we'll
us
be protected from the elements outside as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, so I can get us a really nice place, but I didn't really think we'd make it to shore today, so I can't do that today. But maybe tomorrow.
oh yeah, it would be wise for us to
Mm.
rest for the evening, go travel completely refreshed with our magic and psionics and
So we say,
get us to know this town a little bit more before we head out.
Okay. You guys can do that. Um, there are a couple people kind of just like hanging around here, who look somewhat important. They don't look
Mhm.
exactly like a what do you call it? A worker. You'll notice that you'll find the cleric that they were talking about, um, who looks like an Air Ganassi. There is a human guy with uh, a beret hat with a feather in it. Um, and he looks like he always has like an annoying happy smile wherever he's walking around. A pale looking woman in a dress.
Mm.
Uh, a half orc, dark green skin, super muscular. Uh, and a nobleman who's very fancily dressed.
Mm.
And then like there's a couple other people, but I'm just naming off some people who look like,
The people that stick out.
yeah. If you guys stay the night, there is
Mhm.
a drow male who ends up giving everyone some food. He is apparently the cook, and his name is Gale. He'll kind of go between everyone's homes, and um, he has what he says is cooked deer, deer,
Goodness.
yeah,
Venison?
yeah. Um,
Venison.
and then there's like local frozen berries.
Okay.
And that's what is for the dinner.
Ding ding.
Cool.
Cool.
Otherwise,
Sounds like we need a night before we head out. I am going to go straight to like finding one of the potentially empty homes, um, and kind of like just claim it. So everybody else can do what they need to do. Ashmore wants to go shopping. There's a lot of interesting faces, but I'll just go
Mhm.
find us a place.
Hmm.
All right.
Dibs us a ring.
I will.
You'll notice
Oh.
one of the furthest out, like little. It's more like a bunkhouse than anything. This one over here
Mhm.
is empty, pretty much. Looks like it
We
was
can't
used
see.
for a little bit of storage.
Oh yeah. If you want to show us the map, you can switch this over. But
Oh,
right
there
now,
it is.
we're
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll notice that there's like a little house up here that isn't really being used, and it could be like the storage can be moved
keep going.
around.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, Poe's gonna follow.
The cleric. What's their patron deity?
Uh oh, you believe that her patron deity is Hectario.
Are you asking? I'm sorry. Were you asking about me
No,
or
no,
are you
no.
asking about the other person?
The cleric that he said was in town. Oh, Hectario. Okay, cool. Oh, makes sense. Got to trade and travel.
Yeah, her hair is white, light blue eyes, and she has a clerical gown of Hectario. Um, looks weightless, and underneath you can tell there is a layer of warm clothing.
All right. Good, good.
Did you want to speak to her? Or you just like curious.
That's a god of trade and travel. Yeah, I'll go up and I'll speak with her. He goes up to her and goes, greetings. Name is Ashmore. I'm here with my comrades. We have arrived recently on on the ship that just that arrived. Well, trying to. This is out there stuck in the ice. But uh it's good to see cleric of Hectario here. So I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
She nods, and her wavy white hair kind of floats around. And yes, of course. I will do my best to answer any of your worldly questions.
Oh, I apologize. What may your name be?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Cassie Wintop.
Nice to meet you, Cassie. Well, I take it that you have given your services and blessings to many of those here that have traveled outside of these walls. Have they come back with any news or information of what they may have found out there? Especially maybe if anyone knows anything in more detail about those ruins?
Hmm. It I've heard some tales that it looks like a huge kind of like a ruined castle. Looks very old. I'm not too sure what's in it, but some people have speculated that with there are dark forces inside that castle.
Dark forces, you say? What kind of
Hmm.
phenomenon have they witnessed?
They are unsure. It's they weren't able to get close enough. They can only see vague the vague what do you call it? The the outlines of them, you know. people walking around or things.
Interesting. Well, that was very helpful. Oh, one more question. Are you capable of brewing potions or scribing scrolls by any chance?
I do have the ability to create healing potions and the like, but scribing scrolls is not something I was interested in doing.
See. Well, good to know in case we may have need of such wares. I was hoping to find a scroll maker. I have a cleric in my party who may have use for those, but the potions are just as satisfactory. Okay. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, it was a pleasure.
You'll be
I
seeing
hope to see
us.
you again.
Yes, indeed. Assuming we survive out there, you'll be seeing us quite often.
She nods and says, I'm sure Hectaria will bless your path.
I look forward to that. And he leaves and goes, walks around and just get a feel for the place. And if he bumps into anyone else in the party, he'll follow them around, see what they're doing.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Zendu's gonna go up to Gale the Drow and be like, in Drowish, be like, "Oh, I'm Zenya."
Hello. It's rare to meet someone who knows the Drow tongue.
Oh yes, it's a beautiful language. I don't know why more people don't speak it.
Well, I'm glad you think it is a beautiful language.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
can I do
have
for
you
you
met?
today?
Oh, well, I just saw a friendly face and I wanted to say hello.
Not all think I'm too friendly, sadly. But
Look at your cheeks. They're just like a little bit rosy from the frost. It's adorable.
he kind of gives like a grin and like almost as if he's like, kind of like laughing. Uh, so, well, I mean, I don't know about that.
Ah, don't sell yourself short. By the way, your cooking is good. I liked it.
Thank you. That is my craft, and I aim to help people with this dire weather and hope to give people a good cooked meal.
Oh, have you met Polo yet? Hey, Polo! Come over here!
uh, so just sitting there. For what?
Oh, you can schedule your brooding later. This guy's really fun.
What? Uh, I guess. As I guess out, he goes near to Xenia and the male drow.
He gives
So
you
what's
a polite bow and hello. I'm Gale.
again? Just to make sure. Okay, let me. Yeah, hi, Gail. So, did you say interesting? What's so interesting?
I mean, he's a drow all the way out here. Isn't that interesting? I mean, this is a long way for a drow to come. I mean, I could attest to that.
I guess. I guess that is impressive. What? So, Gail is the only thing you can do is cook.
He kind of like shrugs and I can use some knives. I could throw them.
Mm,
I could cut things with them.
how good are you?
How good am I? He will.
So I'm
Hopefully,
sorry.
good enough for you.
Mhm. Uh, hmm. Slightly.
Did you want to see a demonstration?
Oh,
I know
no,
your
I'm
friend here is
not
very excited.
slightly doing a non-lethal punch. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh. You can do a non-lethal punch.
You gonna non-lethally punch him?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Is this like a playful punch or like an aggressive punch?
Mm,
It's damage. Doesn't sound
it's like it
Yeah.
doesn't do damage.
non-lethal damage. It's gonna hurt.
It's not
Like,
lethal.
so like,
You
are
say
you
you're doing a
giving him
Like, I
light
like a
want to
punch on
punch,
the
see,
basically.
like,
shoulder, or are you
it's
like
like
actually trying to damage him non-lethally? Is what I'm asking.
damage. How do I say it? Could be like damage and non-lethally, but it's just I want Polo want to see if he can catch her fist
Hmm.
or something like that,
Oh.
Uh,
Are you giving him any
or
warning,
dodge.
like even a think
Nope,
fast?
nope. Just
He better have
I think
uncanny
they call that
dodge.
a sucker
just
punch.
so you're gonna have to.
He better have uncanny dodge.
if he knows, then yeah, you go.
Right.
Yeah. What do I
Are
do?
you doing one of those where like you punch at somebody and you stop your fist like just a sliver before you actually hit them, or all the way?
Mm, all the way.
All right, give me an
Yep.
attack roll.
Yep.
At -4 if you want to do it non-lethally.
Yeah, that's like it. This is my first time rolling for attacking.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, not two weapons, just one
Mhm.
fist. No combos. Um,
Okay, roll a d20 plus the attack roll of the fist.
for the just the fist. Is it the fist the gauntlet or is it a different one?
Uh,
Because I don't think I
what
have
do
it
you
if it's
have?
not two weapon.
So you're gonna do the spiked gauntlet.
Spike gauntlet? Okay.
Oh gosh.
Are
Well,
you
like,
using your spike?
Well,
I thought you
she's
gonna
taken
use bludgeoning.
the -4 to make it non-lethal, so she's gonna probably
True.
head it in a way. She probably like this part of the fist. My guess is instead of the knuckle part, she probably does like the
Doing like a palm
yeah
strike instead of a full on.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, it's so laggy. Oh god. Oh, oh my Google.
And just
Oh,
like that, the
just
first
like
combat,
that.
technically.
Right.
Just like that. You guys gonna I know you guys love me, right? uh, what is it? Okay, so it's I got 16. So it's uh,
16 plus 15.
God damn 15. Okay. What about negative? What's that?
Yeah, -4.
So -4, so 12.
Okay.
No, it's 16 plus 15 -4.
Oh,
So
oh.
So 26.
yeah.
I.
A 26 is definitely gonna hit him. Uh, he wasn't prepared for it, and he tried to dodge and use his dexterous movement. But you were way too fast.
Can I just punch him?
Yeah. Roll me some damage. Roll me the 1d4. I think it is.
Okay, that's like yeah, 1d4. Oh god. Oh, I'm
Plus
so
5.
laggy. Oh my fucking god. Give me a second. I need physical dice now that I have so many applications
yes.
open.
Cave. Buy all of the pretty dice.
I know.
Start the
Okay,
addiction.
maybe.
One of us. One of us.
Yes.
One of us.
Of us.
If you
One
don't
of
have a
us.
set of dice for every character plus extras because you're gonna need them, are you really playing D&D?
Right.
I know. Oh, Lemon would know this, but I'm
Hmm?
using the set of crystal dice that I took that picture of in the snow.
Mhm.
Ooh.
That's so nice. Oh god. Oh, please, please, don't crash. Wait, yeah, it's like so D4 and plus 5, it would be
Oh God.
8.
8. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You punch him
Yeah.
square in the jaw, and he's like, "Ah,
Oh, you
I'm
didn't catch
sorry if
that.
um, I'm sorry if I was too bold." And he gives you like a short bow.
Well, just testing you to see if you could catch my fist. But I guess you did. Oh well.
This counts as another marker for Polo being scary. We're
Are
up to
we?
2.
Are we? Do you even know that she's scary right now? Are you
I'm
with her?
just the words gonna get. I feel it in my bones.
You said it in your phone. Oh well. And maybe next time, Gale. Like past his shoulder.
Yes, of course. Next time.
I'd like to use a charge of my belt of healing.
Okay. Yep. You can do so.
All
I
right.
won't.
That
I
is.
won't have you roll. You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
He's just an NPC. He won't die, surely, right?
It looks around.
Just an
Looks
MVP.
around.
He's more than that to me.
Unless you're attached. If you're attached, he's definitely dying.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take a charge
Just
for
an
my belt of
NPC.
healing. So
Meanwhile, it's a shape change dragon.
oh
Oh my god.
oh
That would be interesting.
Oh my god.
rolled a hit. Yeah, I got a 24. It misses.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's
so I'll
only gonna
take
be
a
more
hand
interesting.
and I'll rub it across the belt of healing as I do, collecting green and goldish particles of light. And then with that trail, I'll just tap it to where he punched him. Where did you punch him?
Well, from describing from Ida, it's like on the jaw.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I just
I'll.
said that because I forgot you said the shoulder or something.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It depends. Yeah.
Whatever you did.
Whatever I did. What is Polo did.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
yeah, I
just
was thinking the shoulder. Yeah.
tap my 2 fingers to there and let the healing energy flow into it. Yeah, she's got a funny way of saying hello sometimes.
I'm.
Very fun. Hello.
I suppose that is very generous of her not to wail on me continuously.
There's
I
only
know, right?
one fist.
Oh, did you still want to show the knife trick, or has it kind of ruined the mood?
I suppose after she left, I mean, unless you want to see it.
I'd love to see it.
Mhm.
Pause.
Okay, he will do a
Oh,
skill
did someone
check here.
sneeze?
Uh,
Guys, no.
what is the perform skill? Yes, perform. He's gonna do some kind of perform skill, whatever knife would be under. Some kind of dance, comedy, acting.
Oh, there's actually one from the Tome of Battle. It's like and it's not weapon display, but it's something close to that.
Okay, I'm
But it's a
down for
perform
that.
skill.
Yeah. He's gonna roll a d20 plus I don't know something.
Oh, you talking about perform weapon drill?
Weapon drill. There it is.
Yeah, that was in Complete Warrior, I think.
Was that
Oh,
Complete Warrior?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool.
okay. He got pretty good. You got like 23.
Nice.
Yeah, 'cause
Which
my player's
is
player
pretty
someone that
good.
has that.
It was a great performance.
Yep. Yeah, it was Complete Warrior.
So, what kind of a trick is he doing with them?
So he will do the type of thing where he has like 4 knives and he'll toss them up, doing like tricks and everything. He'll spin them really fast, catching them with his fingers.
Mm.
All while baking a cake.
Yeah. Yeah, all while baking a cake and,
Yeah.
and cutting ham.
And making a cake.
Oh, that would actually be really cool. Chopping up food while tossing the knives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's ninja fruit style.
Yes. Oh, that was so cool.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Though I must get back to going back to cooking.
Oh, of course, of course. All right, enjoy. I'm gonna go find the others.
You could find everyone can meet up again if you would like to, and
Oh, actually, first
I
things
would like
first.
to make a show of going to say hi to the other cleric.
oh yeah,
I have
yeah,
nothing I
definitely.
really want to know from them. But since they're a cleric of Hectario, I figured I should at least be like, hey, how's
Yeah.
life going?
How's life going?
She'll be like, oh, life is so terrible out here. People are dying. But I'm trying to be as happy as possible.
That's terrible.
Good luck with that.
Oh, thank you. I believe, we will have plenty of luck to go around here, and hopefully no one else will die after that.
I'll touch her shoulder and tell her that I hope Hectario blesses her in the coming weeks.
Oh, thank you.
Thinking in my head, he's obviously not blessed her right now.
I hope Hectario blesses you as well.
Thank you.
As you're wrapping up this conversation, in the background, you see Xenia pull out the modified rapier again, and some scientific tools. I set my notebook on the ground, and then my arm falls off, and it grabs a pencil and starts taking notes while I use my other arm to very slowly uh, drive the uh, rapier into the frozen ground.
Okay. You
I
will
think that's what
notice.
rapiers are for.
Oh, it's fine. That's what this one's for.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you'll notice that the first like inch or two is completely frozen ice, and then below that is like snow. If you get my drift.
So basically, what you're saying is the first 2 inches are really, really cold ice. And then below that, it's just like standard ice of higher temperature, relatively speaking.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, I'll drive it all as deep as I can. And you don't have to tell me the details for all of that. We'll just assume later that whatever I discover is discovered, if I
Yeah,
discover anything.
yeah. You discover that you go in deep. Can't say that.
Oh,
Flip
Pause.
it.
Hyland's walking into all the things today.
I mean,
Just
Lego's not helping. She said 6 inches is good enough. Like,
mm.
Yeah, just meeting. I'm just meeting the energy.
Oh, Lord.
uh, yeah.
Cool.
Is there anything Oz would like to do? I know everyone's done a little bit of something.
I actually wanted to just have like general conversations with the other adventurers. For
Mhm.
anybody who's been here for longer than us, just to get a general lay of the land. Like I know what the map says, but I want
Yeah.
it reinforced with somebody's firsthand accounts. So I don't need conversations with them, but if you give me the scoop on what I could have found out from their firsthand accounts, that I think would help me keep the group alive.
Ooh, yeah. Do you want to do that as like a gather information, or do you just want
Yeah, I'll
like?
do that as a gather information. I'm actually quite terrible at it, but
Okay.
that's how we do things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can roll a natural 20 and get a 19.
That's
Oh,
right.
hell
oh,
yeah.
you're that terrible at it?
Hey.
I'm
Yeah.
not terrible at it.
He was he was exceptional with
You
it
need to
today.
shake hands.
You were surprised you could find something.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know how to do my job, right? So
hey. You
I mean,
so
rolling well is a skill, and you're apparently succeeding at it.
yeah.
let's see.
People have really good days. Others have off days and roll ones.
One of the adventurers is gonna tell you that just over the mountains, if you go straight north, and up is north on this map for
Sure.
purposes being simple, um that there's like a valley in between this like mountain. So he'll kind of like draw it out, like cute.
I mean, we got snow for days.
Yeah, he'll draw it out in the snow, and basically like uh boom 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 boom. It's kind of like a valley just up
Uh,
here.
Where are you? Oh, I see. Okay.
And mountains surround this whole valley, and there's like all sorts of like weird animal life in there.
Oh, I bet some of my allies would enjoy that thoroughly.
Yeah, it's though we felt like we were unwelcomed in there. Some of the people felt as if there was something always watching them.
Body's watching me.
Aside from that,
Not gonna help it.
ooh, I did. So he'll kind of point north of that area, is so and he put like an arrow. He's like, so you know those ruins?
Yeah.
There is something interesting even past that. If you climb up these cliffs, it was super difficult. Like it was, there's a way to climb up this like huge cliff, and above this cliff there's like a pyramid thing, and some people said they tried to go inside and it's just filled with traps. Um, some people couldn't figure out how to get through like some of the first layers of it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Next time we see each other, I'll let you know how much your information helped us.
Yeah, not a problem. He's trying to think. He's like racking his brain. Yeah, the dwarves, the snowbolts. Oh, there's like this huge gorge, a bit east. So he'll point this way. So it's kind of like a different color. We'll say blue, and it goes all along. So that like there's like mountains, and then past the mountains there's like this gorge. I remember seeing something there, but we didn't really venture inside because we got stopped by all the undead, and it was just a pain to try to, I guess, like map it all out, and unless like we climbed all the way to the top of the mountain, which that's a huge pain as well.
And have your travels been lucrative so far, of the places that you were able to explore, and some of the things you were able to find? Is it worth your while coming to this continent?
Honestly, yeah, there's been some finds. Um, we found that what's this place? What's that place? There's this cave. It's like an ice cave, and inside there is a flock of like ice bats, and inside at the furthest reaches there's equipment and magical items, and just like laying around, like buried in the ice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't believe it. It's
Well, thank you for being this, you know, sharing with all of the information. If I if I find something of use to you guys, I'll definitely share with our some of our either our information, or um, maybe even a good layout and map on how to get to there when we come back.
yeah, of course. I think that's what we're all about here. It's trying to help each other out so we don't all die a terrible death. Get as
Right?
much
Yeah.
information.
Yeah. I'll shake his hand and bid him good night.
You'll shake your hand as well, or you'll appreciate the handshake.
He holds her hand for just a little bit too long.
I was like, oh.
Uh, Otherwise, yeah, you guys can head in for a night in this like tiny little hut.
Tiny, small, cute little hut.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Please.
Other than that, do you guys want to take a 5-minute break?
Sounds good.
Great.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
want
good to
stretch
do
it.
that.
All right.
See you all in time.
Alright.
We'll take a 5-minute break and see you guys on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
We're all geniuses and did not struggle even once for a single moment.
No,
Right,
no,
you know
no.
the
We're all tech geniuses because the solution is almost always turn it off and back on again, and that's what we did, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. Oh yeah.
I walked over to Mr. Twitch and asked him nicely, and he gave us what we wanted.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Mr. Twitch himself.
So last time we left off.
Oh no, we're restarting the episode.
Let's
Deja
see.
vu.
I'm guessing you guys went to bed already.
Yes.
Actually, while we
Sure.
were
Are
gone,
we?
or while you were
all-
gone, we actually did a whole combat. So we're
Oh,
just
hell
waiting
yeah.
for treasure.
How much?
Yeah, we
Happy!
actually collected
Yeah.
orbs. So
Get
Yeah.
that
like,
get that XP. I got a
Yeah,
deficit to
yeah.
get rid of.
Yeah, how much XP do I give you?
About
yeah,
10,000.
Oz actually romanced the demon queen. So
Oh my god, everyone wants to romance the Demon Queen.
I didn't realize that being the pet of the demon queen was going to be my my kink, but apparently, yes, ma'am.
You heard
Got a
what
collar and leash and
Ashmore said,
everything.
like being a pet. So, it'll be your calling.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm not seeing
Raz.
Raz.
Oh, it probably.
oh,
just
he's
refresh.
there. Yeah.
But he's there. Maybe like refresh his source.
You might
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
the
If I have to
regular
refresh
properties
this,
and
maybe refresh the
refresh the
source.
cache, and it might show up.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I did to yours. Yours was showing, but I refreshed the source and it worked.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, what do you guys want to do?
Ruins.
You guys want to check out the
Yeah,
ruins?
I'd like to get ready for the day and I guess make a consensus, but head north.
Ashmore's
Okay.
ready to rest as well.
Is it?
Do we feel like this
Why
place
not?
is safe? Do we need to set a watch?
Which place?
Oh,
Where we're sleeping.
I do.
Like in the small 10x10 building that we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave my psi crystal out and I'll do
15
psionic.
by 15.
And I'll do psionic alarm.
Let's drag
Nice.
everybody over there.
Yeah, I mean, you
Just in
know
case.
that there are walls. There are other guards walking around. Like, you know, there are people who are keeping watch. So your psionic alarm might detect people depending on like how big the detection is. Like maybe someone walks by the building, but otherwise, like there are
Yeah, I don't want nobody. It's a 20-foot radius
people at night.
emanation. Yes, it's a 20-foot radius emanation. And you said we're inside of like a big like tent or like a cottage.
It's a small building.
Small building.
Yeah, if you look at this,
All right, and it's
Yeah,
just
it's
us.
15 by
You're in
15.
that.
And it's just where? Let me see.
Is
Oh,
it-
okay.
And,
All right.
and the little thing out here.
Okay.
if we have any-
I mean, with the
any
door
potions.
closed, yeah, with the door closed, if I center it in the room, it'll just be in that room. That way, yeah.
the emanation doesn't go past the room, or you
Not
know,
unless
outside of
there's
the.
not unless there's like an open space, because line of effect will, if the line of
Yeah, the
effect
walls
is
will
blocked,
stop.
so like the walls will
Oh,
stop
okay.
the emanation from going, the 20-foot radius out, and if the door closed, yeah, that'll stop it also.
Okay,
Perfect.
sounds good. You guys can rest peacefully. You know, all you guys like the only sounds you can really hear at night, as you sleep is, you know, maybe there's like heavy wind, snowing. Other than that, like, yeah. You guys can wake up to a meaty breakfast of, whatever is being cooked in the morning. Maybe it's soup, broth.
I enter my meditations, get my powers unpacked.
What is ALG over there?
Oh, that's someone else's
Algernon?
home, apparently. Quotations home. They haven't been there for a long time, and someone else has taken over.
The letters ALG.
Yeah.
Summon a little feast for us to eat in the morning if anybody wishes to partake. And then whatever's left over, I'll take to the cook and be like, I don't know how y'all's food situation is, but here is extra.
Oh, he
It's only
Thank
good for
you.
2 hours. So, give it out quickly.
he does so, and will deliver it to people accordingly. I appreciate it. Thank you. This will lighten the load on everything. It is the next day, and so you guys wake up. You have your breakfast and everything, and I'll bring you guys to the map. The map. Oh, wait, this one.
Oh.
I'm like, see darkness. We're in the plane of shadow.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna move around this little party token. This is your token, and I'm gonna move anything that you can currently see, like looking over the horizon, just to give you a good idea what you could kind of see. And for Live and Let's Die, you probably see something completely different what other people see.
Oh, because we're streaming yours.
Yeah. I can change that to
I mean, I'm also looking on Roll20, so it's not a huge issue.
Yeah, we're not looking at Roll20 right now.
No secrets.
No secrets. And there's no secret that we just, I guess, I want to go to the ruins, and Ashmore wants to go to the ruins. So is everybody good with going to the ruins?
I'm not for going to the City of Demons. Beyond that, I'm good.
I mean, there might be a
I'm
time and a
good
place for it.
There might be. That's just not today. This is not the time, and it is not the place I want to go to.
Fair enough.
I agree.
Could be stuff in there. Why
Alrighty.
not?
Let's
Xenia,
figure
I think I
out-
heard you speak up.
Huh?
Are you okay with going to the ruins?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't want
that sounds
to
like
split
fun.
the party.
It's just a hand.
Okay, Polo.
The way her avatar.
Last but not least,
Yeah.
let's go punch some things that we
Yeah.
find in the ruins.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just laying there like in the, I don't know what is that, a bench? Is it, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Like
okay.
cracking
Sweet.
knuckles.
Okay. Let's figure out your guys' movement speed for overland movement.
Overland.
30.
So, how are you guys gonna be traveling? Do you guys have like war horses or anything? Do you have like any ways of getting across land easily.
Yeah, give me a second.
There were horses?
So I could use
Like they were-
Liamon's spacious
Well, you
carriage.
Didn't even know.
I was
It
like,
was an option.
How far are we trying to go,
what you got?
first of all?
You have no idea.
Get out of here.
But do we have a map?
Yes,
Somebody's-
I
okay.
so if you go to
So then, yeah. Where would go the maps?
on the journal,
Take it.
and you can
Oh, I see it.
let's see,
Yeah.
where is it? Yeah. So if you go to the party journal, then there's campaign story handouts. There is a
The rough
very
charcoal
rough
map.
charcoal map.
Okay.
You
Give it
can
to the survivalists and our map reader, and you guys can figure out where we how to get there.
You said 3.5 folder.
no, not in the
No, it's in a
Roll
it's
20
in roll 20.
under
Roll 20 journal.
Yeah.
What is the Roll20 journal?
That'd
Yeah,
be
top,
the
yeah.
werewolf
Uh,
or something.
Top right, the little book symbol.
Okay, I think I found it. It's called what?
It's called a very rough charcoal map.
Oh, I see. That is a very rough
Oh,
charcoal map.
charcoal map.
Yeah, it is.
I would say very, very large charcoal man. I was like, man, what's this charcoal man?
A charcoal man.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about to ask them about the Dwarven Kingdom. Ashmore got too excited about the ruins.
You talked. Ashmore was
Right.
talking in his sleep. Ruin.
The
Yeah,
ruins.
so as you
The
guys can
ruins.
see, just from here to the mountains is 55 miles. And if you guys are walking,
It might be 45.
um,
That's right.
if your lowest movement is 20, you can only walk maybe overland is 16 miles. That's 20 feet per round.
I'm 25. I assume nobody's lower than me.
So she'll turn to Zania and Delith. And would the two of you happen to have any spells prepared that would speed up our journey?
Yeah, I can do Liamon's spacious carriage.
Oh,
And I've been reading that, which is why my character's been staring like totally off into the abyss.
that
Uh,
sounds interesting. Be my first time
Yeah, I
seeing
can
that.
do it for up to 12 hours.
Sounds more than enough time for our travel, for sure. Well, I'm all for that.
Yeah, that would be a whole day. You get 12 hours and just enough time to set up a camp.
Yep, okay, give you 10 minutes. And these horses have a carriage speed of 50 feet.
Okay. So that will improve your overland movement speed to about 40 miles per day instead.
Nice.
Seating 4 passengers comfortably, or 6 and cramped. Guys, we're pretty.
Yeah, so we've got
Cramped.
5, so, you know.
It's a
It'll be
little
a
bit
little
cramped.
cramped.
Little cramped.
Luckily, you don't
If
have
it
any
makes you
large
feel any better, we
characters.
only
Right.
really have 4.5.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. We do have some small
Huh?
size
Oh,
characters. Some small
that
size
is true.
characters. These horses, let's think. Can't see though. They do not gain any of the special.
This is-
Okay.
You can't call me a short character. I am actually a very tall halfling.
Windows can be opened to
Very tall.
shoot or spellcast. Nice. Okay.
Okay. Who wants to be the designated measure mapper, and who wants to be the designated party token movement person?
Oh. Party
Oh.
token.
I will leave that to our resident
I can-
survivalist.
Yeah, I can measure.
I have
map.
I've got a 14 in geography.
Well, then you should do the measuring and map, and I'll just move the token.
Mhm.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Let me see. So we're trying to go
So
to.
if you go on the sidebar, there is a measuring tool.
Yeah,
um,
I'm familiar with that. I'm trying to figure out what direction we're trying to travel in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I got about 3 minutes.
Where's the ruins on this map?
Uh,
Oh, they are way up there.
This thing, this has little circles here.
yeah, there's a little circle on that mountain for some reason.
So are we trying to go up this way or this way?
I don't know. Where are you guys trying to go?
All right. So
Well,
can
yeah.
I download this map and have it on another screen? Yes, good. Give me a second.
Okay, when you
Oh.
say this way or this way, where are we discussing? Like,
The
Looks like there
arrows
might
that I
be-
was pointing on Roll20.
So that guy said
Give
I did not
me
get over to roll
a
20 fast.
that guy
enough.
said there's like a
minute.
is like a pathway through the okay, I see there's like a forested pathway through the mountain path.
Yeah,
Right
about
there. Okay. So we would have to go past these trees into those trees.
Okay. That downloaded.
And how many
opening
hexes
it.
equal? So we can move 50 miles per day. How much is a hex?
1 hex is 5 miles.
Okay, 10 hexes. Got it.
Oh wow! It doesn't even give me units of measure.
It should.
It's showing me 0.
That's weird.
Yes.
It shows me exactly.
Yeah,
how
I see
many-
it.
I'm still getting 0.
That's weird.
You guys can see my line, right?
No.
Are you making a line right now?
Yeah, and I've got broadcast to others turned on.
Nope. I
See,
do not see
there
your
it
line.
goes. I see it now.
Oh,
That's
it's-
my
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
red one.
I don't
well,
see a
never
red
mind. Oh.
line.
I see the red line.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's me.
Is it because
It's spazzing out. But yes.
I can grab this thing.
The token, yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody can grab?
yeah, Lego doesn't have the ability to.
Pink is
yeah, it totally
maybe
says
real-
0.
See
Is
lemons.
there a setting that I need to do?
Not to my knowledge. Should just happen.
So nobody can see mine. I can't see
No.
anybody else's.
Maybe
mean, I-
reload your browser or reload.
Yeah, let
Roll20?
me try.
Yeah, that usually does work.
I don't know how to make a line to see if people can see mine, so
The
Upper left-hand corner, there's like a little
yeah.
ruler tool.
ruler?
Yeah, there's there's like a paintbrush,
Oh,
and then
there
there's
you
the
are.
I see
text.
it.
I like that I'm green. I appreciate that.
Still getting
Oh.
0.
I
It
don't
says,
know.
like,
Do I
Do you
am I
want to
set
take
up with
over
the correct
moving the token?
permissions? I can't see the lines you're drawing, so no.
Yeah, she can't see, so someone else is gonna have to do this.
Am I set up with perhaps different permissions than everybody?
I
It
think,
shouldn't
yeah,
be.
the information.
I don't have the ability to do anything for anyone, I don't think.
That's weird. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't see any options for me to do anything for you guys. Well, whoever wants to do some measuring, I will move the token for you for now.
Mm,
Is that a yay or nay?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll just
Oh my god, there's so many.
Well, if we're trying to head to the ruins, I think we need to travel orthogonally along the northwest, or sorry, northeast path. Would take us, looks like, to a valley that seems to be heading in the right direction.
I think we're
Granted,
all
there's a
in
bunch of
agreement about that valley.
red squiggles there. So what is that?
Is this thing?
Someone
Is it
wrote
yo?
yo.
We're all just getting so many of these.
Now, also just pointing out there, the ruins that we're trying to get to appear to be all the way on the other side of the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are we
Then we wanna go
sure
to the
that's
That would
our
be me.
first?
I am yo.
Somebody
I mean,
wants to
Yeah.
All the
That's
same.
what it
Yeah.
looks like. We'll move. Stretch. Okay. Yeah. Whoever's moving the token can move us like 10 hexes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, starting from Harbor Town, 10 northeast.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Uh,
I'll
Before
sit
we-
on top of the carriage.
before we do
Just
that,
be on
I
a
just
lookout.
want to double check all of my notes.
What is it?
If you go north, there is a valley surrounded by mountains with very strange animals. Villagers felt watched and unwelcome. North, past the ruins, is a huge cliff with a pyramid thing. To the east is a huge gorge with undead. Ice cave with bats in an unknown direction. Tower to the northwest. Hundreds of undead. Probably a lich tower. Okay, so stay away from northwest.
It's actually
If that
northeast.
is okay. Okay, I had asked that earlier, but nobody said anything.
Sorry.
Okay, so northeast might be an issue because that's our current path of travel, and I don't particularly want to run into the lich today. But
Looks like the
Well,
only thing we'll be bumping
fine.
into is maybe some snowballs along the way.
Mhm.
But yeah.
all right, so east is huge gorge with undead. Northeast is hundreds of undead and possibly a lich tower. That's just east doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
I mean, the orc settlement just wants to be left alone.
Yeah.
I feel like we can succeed at that.
They did say that they are at basically, I'm not sure if war is the right term, but fighting with local Goliaths. So if we
Yeah.
do go that way, god damn, you guys are getting a lot of boss. I'll have to after stream I'll tell you how I get rid of those things. But if we go that way, we might be entering into Goliath territory, and we heard absolutely nothing about the Goliath's demeanor.
Right. Not to rely too heavily on magic, but we don't have any way of getting across the mountains not through the passes, do we?
The silence answers that.
Yeah.
I
No, I don't
Oh,
have
got
so
anything.
thee.
I don't have anything like that.
Okay, great. Then we have to choose. We can go east and see what's in that pass. We can go north by northwest and figure out what's going on between the Goliaths and the orcs, and maybe earn at least one of their good graces. But there's a potential that we could have two factions come against us. Or we can try mountain climbing.
I look at all of you
Yeah.
and then kind of focus on Polo, and then I'm like, I don't know if mountain climbing is the best option. I don't really think one of us is going to be very successful at that.
Well, I say we take that pass. The only thing, at least going through the pass, the only thing we need to look out for is, yeah, maybe any of the liches wandering undead, since it seems to be pretty close to the ruins. But
And if
Alternative.
we can get to the pass tonight, we can scout it tomorrow, and if it looks too dangerous, we turn around and try to find another way.
yeah, that sounds
Who
like a
told
good
us about
plan.
this pass?
The first guy we
Sir
talked
Isaac.
to? Yeah, Sir Isaac.
Yeah.
Do we want to just ask him if undead are typically in that pass? And we haven't left
Yeah, I
yet,
think
right?
we can do some asking the locals before we set a direction into a random.
Okay. I gotta get going.
Okay, well, Zenya's setting up this magnificent ride for us.
I will.
Della, go
Well,
make yourself useful.
I will once we, figure out a direction.
What do you mean, go make myself useful? Go
No,
talk
to Sir Isaac.
Fine, I'll go talk to Sir Isaac. I will walk off to talk to Sir Isaac.
Alrighty. I know Raz, you have to go, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to end the session after 3 hours for everyone, or is this like?
After
Do
3
you want
hours?
this like to be like normal?
I mean, we can.
Normal length of stream.
Uh,
I think, yeah.
if,
I guess
I'm,
around
if
4
it's up to
p.m.
you guys. If you want to continue,
Oh,
that'd be
that's okay
fine.
with me.
If not, that's okay also. I don't want to have to be the one to cut everybody short. If you wanted to
I
continue,
mean, if it sounds like
just don't get my character killed.
We make zero promises, but we will
Wait.
attempt.
Zero
He's 100 feet
promises.
away from from everything at all.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
I just
stick
want to
with
make sure,
Polo
like,
and Xenia. Nothing will happen
All
to
right, we'll do
you.
that.
Yeah,
He'll stay behind Polo
nothing will
Xenia,
happen.
and worst comes to worst, just have him dimension door away.
okay.
But anyway,
That's
yeah, it's up
funny.
to you guys. You just, if you don't have to
I think.
stop short on because of me.
No, I mean I've got stuff I need to do as well, but I think that what we could do is just try to get some more information from the locals. That way, between this session and next, we can maybe have some out of game discussions about what
Mhm.
to do.
All right.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay.
And also figure out why you can't have a measurement and all of us can see it.
Yeah,
we'll
I'm trying to.
figure that out
Yeah,
off screen.
I'll check it out on
Mhm.
the forums and find out what's up with that. 'Cause that's weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen personally.
But
Yay.
all
Yay.
I'm
right.
special.
Yeah,
Yay.
you get all the weird problems, so all of us don't have to deal with it.
What can-
That's,
Really, we all do have to deal with it, but that's okay.
Right.
I mean,
Alrighty.
I'm a
It's your
moth.
fault.
I collect lamps, and bugs are attracted to
Yeah.
light. So yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Razzle, we'll let you go. We'll probably do like 30 minutes or of like whatever they're doing. I'll
Gotcha.
yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
probably
Yes.
watch somebody's. I'll probably watch somebody's
I was gonna
broadcast
say,
on it. Yeah.
I promise no combats without you, but I can't control Polo. So
Mm. I was like, there's no
We can promise
promises.
Oz and Delith won't intentionally start a combat.
right, right.
Then he'll hang around those two for, for now. But all right, I will catch you all later.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
See you
take
around.
care, Raz.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Take
playing.
care.
Yeah. Good
Mhm.
night.
Good night.